Ladies and gentlemen, the head coach of the Davison Cardinals is Jeff Putnam. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for tonight's contest is Dave Cowden. Umpire John Hart, linesman Greg Waller. Our line judge this evening is Rich Murphy, and the back judge will be Steve Fox. St. John's Red Wings won the coin toss, have deferred to the Cardinals, who will be receiving to begin tonight's contest. I want to remind all you students, Davison students, don't forget about the Davison State Bank halftime kick for education. Make sure you get yourself signed up and get in contention for a college scholarship. Number 77 received that kick for the Cardinals. Number 77 is Andrew Keller. So we begin tonight's section with the Davison Cardinals with the first possession. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 44-yard line. Red Wings will take over as a result of that fumble right near midfield. 1st and 10, St. John's. On the keeper around the left side. Gets adequate yardage for St. John's Red Wing. 1st down. Ball at the Cardinal 37-yard line. 1st and 10, St. John's. Number 8, the Red Wing ball carrier, Ryan Bertie. In on the Cardinal tackle was number 54, Jared Noodle. Gain of 4 on the last play makes it 2nd and 6, Red Wings. Ball now on the Cardinal 33. Number 21, Alex Moynet, the ball carrier. Brings up a 3rd down for St. John's at the Cardinal 27. We are having a measurement just to be sure. Down. And very short, less than a yard for the Red Wings for a 1st down. Ball at the 27-yard line of the Cardinals. Number 2, Sutherland carrying the ball for the Red Wings. Number 54 in on the Cardinal tackle. That's Jared Noodle. It is a Red Wing first down. Number 14, the ball carrier. That's Nick Rademacher. We do have a flag. Face mask. Infraction called against the Red Wings. Yards stepped off against St. John. Timeout, Cardinals. I'd like to take this time to remind all you football fans, for your snacking pleasure, there are 2 concession stands open. One.
Okay, we're on. Little technical difficulty tonight. Makes it start a little bit late, but we have, after a Davison fumble on the first play of the opening quarter, the St. John has taken over. They've had 2 first downs, and now we have after a penalty, we have first down and 4 from the 20-yard line.
St. John's comes into the game at 5-2, winners of their Mid-Michigan A Conference. Davison winning the Big 9 last week at Powers. So we're hoping there's not a tendency for the letdown tonight. It was a big emotional win for Davison last week. St. John's is ready to play.
And of course, on the first down, he picks up a yard for the Red Wings.
Tackled by Noodle.
Noodle's playing
looks like middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker today, after the fine performance he had last week at Flint Powers. So now we've got second down and 4.
We've got just about 2.5 minutes gone in the first quarter.
They come out with their
pass, and it's knocked down. Noodle again.
Noodle again. Did that last week and saved a big gain.
Got the big pop there and slapped it almost right into his own defensive lineman's hand there.
So we have third down and 4. That's a little pop pass. They're hoping to keep everybody coming hard.
See, St. John's comes with that full T backfield where it's just misdirection every which way, and you never know who has the ball. Big play early, Jim. 3rd and 4. Ball in the 19.
And here it is. Quarterback.
Oh!
Tackled by number 40.
Justin Maxuga
on that tackle. That loss is a loss of a yard. It's 4th down and 5 now. 4th down and 5. For the Red Wings. I hate to root against the Red Wing, but I'll do that tonight.
Lord Stanley Cup was at the high school this afternoon.
4th down and 5.
It's a pass.
Throw the ball
through the seam. Oh, nice catch.
Nope.
He dropped the ball.
He
dropped the ball.
It was over on downs.
The heads linesman there on the opposite side of the field, who I work with, officially called that a downed ball. Way to go, Greg.
He did hit him in the hands,
yes.
though.
It was nice. It was a nice almost catch.
Almost.
All right, let's see.
An almost first down. It was
yes.
Davison comes over and down. Let's see if we need to maintain our offense this series.
Yeah. Brandon Freeman on the first carry for Davison of the game and fumbled the ball right at midfield.
Well, the Red Wings came out in a 4-4 in that first series, and now they're in a 4-3.
And Brent Scott is at the tailback. Scott on the carry for nothing.
And he's going to lose. 2 yards. So we have a second down and 12 for Davison after the 2-yard loss by Brent Scott.
Davison is going into the wind here in the first quarter. Nice crisp football night. Actually pretty nice for the players. This temperature, nice temperature.
Davison breaks out. We got an I formation. Slot right. There we go. Pass, play action. He's wide open.
Tony Preer makes the cat. Oh no.
It's incomplete.
Where's the ball? Oh, the ball's off on the sideline.
Almost a great catch.
Just slightly underthrown.
Still catchable though, but you don't see Tony drop many.
He had lots of defenders. There were 2 guys there with him.
But he was wide open. Had
Sure
Mike
was.
laid that ball out a little bit farther,
He had the step.
he'd have been still running.
Mike was extremely sharp last week over at Powers. 3rd and 13 or 3rd and 12.
We got a split left. We got a flank right. I formation. Mike rolls out. Play action.
McMahon. Oh, another nice play.
We got a pass interference.
Got there a little too early. First down.
Automatic first down on the play. Takes the ball out to about the Davison 32-yard line. They sure bit hard on that. For the Red Wings, though, the defensive end stayed home and put some pressure on Mike. Could have laid the ball out a little bit farther
Well,
again.
that time he had some pressure. That's why the ball was a little short. He had to wing it.
But it's an automatic first down on that.
Yeah, the first one of the game for us. Okay, let's see if the Big Uglies can start moving things around up front, Jim. We do better when we can get that running game going.
Yeah, they're looking at that 4-3 again. Actually, it's a 4-4.
Right.
We got a little trap.
Nice scoot there. He got about 4.
Yep. Brent Scott on the run. Brent Scott.
Oh, we got a flag in the backfield, though.
We got a hold on Davison. Ball will come back.
Spot foul. It's going to make it about a 12-yard penalty.
So it'll be first down and 22 for Davison. Davis comes out, gives off to Brent Scott. He's going outside. Can he make the corner? Nope. We have a loss of 2. Second down at 24.
Good speed on the outside for St. John's.
St. John's is coming hard. That's why the play action passes have been open.
Yeah.
Is that they're coming very hard, trying to put pressure at the line of scrimmage.
I think we're going to have.
If you break one, you're going to go a long ways.
Yeah.
You got to break one.
Field position doesn't call for us to be throwing the ball, but because we're so deep, but going to have to do it to loosen up the defense just a little bit. Really, with the 4-4, they've got about 8 guys within a couple of yards of the line of scrimmage.
Okay, we got a slot right I formation.
It's a draw.
On the draw play.
Didn't quite get a sustaining block there.
No gain on the play.
Needed about another half second on the block, and he would have been off to the races.
Red Wings here are third down and long for Davison. Let's see, maybe we'll quick kick as we've done before on third down and long from the shotgun. We'll know if Mike comes out, Mr. Fuller comes out for the shotgun. Well, he's going to come up under center, so I'm not going to do that. We've got a slot right.
Got blitz coming up from the outside.
It's coming hard. We had a delay of game, I think.
Offside on the defense. The guy who was blitzing broke the plane over there on the left, on the top of the screen.
Okay, that's great. That gets us 5 back, so we're only looking at third and 23 now.
Just third and 23.
Well, they must think that the only way to stop us on our passing game is to blitz us.
There's some pretty good size on that defensive line.
Might see a screen coming out of here. Haven't seen one all season, but I know it's in their repertoire.
McMahon and Prier to the top of the screen.
We got split backs for protection.
Going up the field to McMahon.
And it's just off his hands.
Yep.
Just a tad long. Off the outstretched arms. Another foot.
First punt of the game.
So Davison's going to come up. We've got 4th and 23 with 5:21 left to go in the first quarter. Davison will be punting from his own 20-yard line.
I'm not terribly surprised the way this is starting, Jim. Coming off of a real emotional high last week. This is a good team, St. John's. Guys just a little flat to start with.
He gets the ball
Spiral.
away, almost blocked.
Wow.
And the ball is caught right at the 48-yard line. He picks up a 2-yard carry to take it to the 46 of Davison. 1st and 10 for the Red Wings.
Pretty fearless right there.
And Davison breaks out on defense. Here come the Red Wings. Wheel cover to wheel cover and a short snap, and away we go.
Boy.
And that line surge is unbelievable for them. They come out there and they go right at you.
Yeah, Brent Metcalf up from the junior varsity tonight. Just made that stop. Little attrition this last week. We lost some bodies.
So we got 2nd and 4 from Davison's 40. Here we go, second back.
Boy,
through.
same thing.
And he's just a yard short. We're looking at 3rd and 1.
Going to have to get a little surge from the linebackers, I think, Jim. Everybody's kind of hanging back and nowhere to be seen.
They come out and the Red Wings come out and they'll put a hit on you. They're putting a pad on you.
Time for a big stop, huh? A little penetration here. A little surge. See if Steve Smith can get a little push. Oh, good surge, but he broke contain there. First down.
And picks up 3 yards on that carry. First down and 10. Just outside the Davison 34-yard line.
Hoover in now for Noodle.
There we go.
Oh, come on.
Okay, short gain. Quarterback kept the ball that time. Picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Going to have a little chat with the defensive guys. They've got to tackle everybody that's in the backfield. You can't be looking for the ball. You just got to tackle everybody.
And we've picks up another 4 this time. We're looking at 3rd and 3.
Meggert, was that Meggert? Yeah.
Meggert on the tackle that time.
You see those running backs, Jim, they're only about 2 yards behind the rear ends of the guys on the line, and you just can't see the play. It just happens right in front of you, and there's no way to pick up the ball.
This is an old offense.
Sure is. There's a stop. Oh, he got away. Got to wrap him up.
Wrap him up. They had him. Didn't think he had the ball. We got 1st and 10 from the Davison 20-yard line.
Had him stop for a 2-yard loss. We just didn't wrap him up.
Quarterback's going to throw.
I don't think that's their game.
I don't think that's what got him in trouble in that 1st down. Now we get inside the 20, and all of a sudden we're going to get cute.
Yeah, I should just keep pounding the ball. They're having all kinds of success.
We haven't been able to stop them, and all of a sudden they decide to throw the ball. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Thank you. Yes. How about another couple? How about 2 more throws?
You're in 4-down territory here, anyway, so they've been making it in 3 downs.
Since that initial fumble, we've been fighting the field position game too this whole quarter, Jim.
Here we come.
Quarterback still got it.
No, he doesn't.
Nope.
Gave it to the back, but it stopped at the scrimmage that time.
About a half yard loss.
3rd and 10.
You can see that pass. They're dragging the tight end from the he looks left and drags the tight end across.
Yeah, it's hard to tell who's even making the tackle.
Now there's
so many people that are grabbing the ball and the ball.
That's right. Well, that's what they got to do. It's got to be gang tackling, and everybody with a white jersey on's got to go down.
And a quarterback
rolling him.
Roll out.
Nice defense.
And it's incomplete. Ball is 4th and 10. 4th and 10.
Nice defense. Brent Scott and Dustin Wells converged on the intended receiver.
Again, this all started with a pass on 1st down.
Tell that quarterback's not quite as comfortable doing that as he is handing the ball off.
He's their best athlete, though. And boy, you better be ready, because this doesn't take very long. Quarterback's rolling out.
Intercepted by Prayer in the end zone for a touchback.
Intercepted by 34.
Tony Prayer.
Tony Prayer. In
touchback.
The end zone, ball's going to come out to the 20.
Boy, coaching tactical error there, I think. First play, throwing the ball.
I love it. I love it.
Now, let's see if that gives us a little jump start, huh? Give it a little life.
We need to sustain something here on 1st down. That's our problem. We haven't, and that puts us long. When we made mistakes with the holding.
Yeah. We haven't gained, I think our positive yardage running the ball, 4 yards on 1 play. That's about it. Everything else has been stuffed or a loss. Oh, we're going to the bubble.
Let's see if they handle this. Here we go. We got a penalty.
Didn't gain anything anyway. Lost 5.
They were ready for that. They'll turn this penalty down. It's a 5-yard procedure penalty.
Yep.
And so they'll take the down and the 5 yards they got on the loss anyway.
That was my work partner throwing that flag. He was counting. See, good at counting. He was counting how many people were on that line of scrimmage. There wasn't enough.
Well, all you have to do is you don't count the line of scrimmage. You just count the backfield.
Fewer numbers back there.
If you get 5 in the backfield, you got a problem.
Got a problem.
Or either that or you got 12 men on the field.
We could use an extra man on offense right now, it looks like.
You know, Bobby Hatton is going to be wide open on this.
There's a break. Get through there. All right. Running hard, but he couldn't break the last tackle.
Well, he picked up 5. Got him. Did he pick up 5? Give him third down.
St. John's looks a step quicker on us tonight.
Yeah, it's third down and 13. We've been looking at those long third downs.
I still think we can throw the ball, though.
Quarter.
They're not able to keep up their speed on the outside.
If we run the ball, we're going to get that. We'll be kicking with the wind if we're smart. Because you only got 35 seconds left on this play unless we throw it and it's incomplete.
There goes Scott. He got the first down.
He got a first down. Nice run with 22 seconds left.
Boy, nice sustained push on the line that time, Joe.
And they didn't score. We're still all knotted here with 22. And that may have been the first play in the first half.
One more off here, 10 seconds remaining.
With a slot or a flank left, split right, high backs.
We're going to pass it here.
We're going to pass it.
Oh, we're in trouble.
They're not taking the run fake at all. That defense is not taking the run fake at all.
It's that slow developing action pass. So we're at the end of the first quarter. In a minute.
No, he dropped his beanbag back before that. Yeah. He's close, though. He's close. We're going to look at third down and about a foot and a half. When they come hard, if you break it outside, you got a shot of really breaking one big. We'll see if the boys up front can make a hole. Okay. They got everybody in the box now. You got 10 men in the box. Davison's going to pull a
Freeman,
and it gets through. Freeman for about 6-yard carry. We got another first down. We're almost to the 50-yard line, 49-yard line, and Davison's starting to move the ball.
Good to see Brandon back in, too.
Yep.
Coach sat him after that fumble, and now he's back in there, and I'm sure he's determined now to make something happen.
It's a nice little trap right there. They ran that trap last week against Powers.
Ran really well against Powers, too.
Now, they've been running it real well the last 4 weeks.
Quite frankly, Jim, if they keep hitting that, he's going to break one because everybody is in the box, as you say.
All they have to do is get them loose. And that 4-4, here it comes.
Oh, no.
Well, they got two.
Got two.
Got two. We're starting to move that line back. As you call them, the big uglies up front are starting to move people around.
Now let's see if we get some kind of a play action here. Something a little quicker.
They just brought in 3 new boys on their defensive line. Wondering if they're bringing in a little bigger ones or defensive backs.
Is it the nickel package?
Is it the nickel package? That's right.
McMahon and Preer top of the screen. It's a fake. He's got to get rid of it. He's going to. Oh, he's got him up effort. Oh, my God.
He drops it. He drops the pass. Wide open.
It's 2 for Tony so far.
Well, I'm going to have to start calling Tony Stonehands here. It's not like Tony. He doesn't drop many.
You know what happened there, though? It's what happens. The ball was underthrown, so
you're waiting and you're
waiting around. Your hands feet are moving,
and he turned before he put the ball.
He was going
away.
to the end zone, but he forgot the ball.
Well,
here we go. Third long again. But we have picked up on the field position now.
Boy, the backside linebacker's coming hard. That's why anything on the backside with a back out has got to be wide open.
Draw again. Not this time. 3.
Okay, we're gonna pick up 3 here. So we've got 4th and 5. 4th and 5. Will Davison put a position?
Yep.
Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah, they're gonna punt the ball.
In comes the punt team.
Got to this early. Well, that first down pass, just like St. John's, put us going backwards. Very strange. Yeah, where's Tony Preer doing there?
Tony forgot. He thought maybe he was going to go out long.
Come on. Over
Boy,
in, over in.
almost getting blocked every time.
It's a fair catch called there.
Boy, I'm glad he did because he had some room to run. Ball, they pick up the ball on the 19-yard line. On their own 19. That's good field position for Davison. We're going to see how the Red Wings from St. John's can do now.
Time for a 3 and out, huh?
Yeah. Well, the momentum is starting to swing back our way a little bit.
See, the offensive linemen are gathering here for Davison, talking about what was just happening there.
That sure is a good group of boys. Boy, they run hard. Second and 3. Let's see if he's going to throw down here at this end. Maybe we'll get lucky again.
Our defensive linemen have got to get a low charge going, because they're getting a pen, and the back's creasing through there. They've got to get a little surge. Quarterback still got it.
Keeps.
First down.
Oh, we got a hold on them, I think. It's either that or it's on. It
or
could
a personal foul on Steve Smith.
Personal foul on Steve Smith. One of the other,
yeah. The umpire threw that flag in there real late.
It's well behind the play, so it's on Steve Smith, I think. Nope. Hold on Davison. We had a defensive holding by a lineman. Now that's a little different.
And it was 20 yards away from the play. I guess
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what that was all about.
And it's 15-yard penalty, too.
Coach is asking the same thing.
Actually, it's a 10-yard penalty. I take that back. 10-yard penalty.
Well, so much for the field position bulge we were just trying to work on. So now we just play defense normal again. Ball to 38. Nine minutes.
They went on a late count. They've been going on 1 all the time. Then all of a sudden we're going to change it up, and sure enough, they caught us not listening but not looking.
We are in a funk at the moment, Jim.
Yeah.
We need something good to happen.
Well, we got first and 5. First and 5 after the 5-yard offside penalty. This is a good team. Quarterback keeps the ball.
Got 2. We just kept leaning forward.
Yep. Picks up a long 1, maybe 2. Makes it 2nd and 3.
Really not getting any surge.
Well, now there might be a fumble.
No.
But they caught him in the back.
The guy did catch him for a yard loss.
Nate Hoover got right in there and
there was
got it at the point of attack.
There was
right as they're handing the ball off.
Was some surge that time.
So we got 3rd and 4. Loss of a yard that time.
Boy, I need a stop here. First down.
First down and many more. Nice tackle by the safety man. Tony Freer saves another touchdown.
It's a pretty uninspired defense at the moment.
Okay, here we go.
Breaks Katane, he's going to go. Tony's there.
Tony's there. He's your savior.
Gain of 4 again. Everybody was sucked in that time. Got 5.
The point of attack is where we're getting beat at, right at the line of scrimmage.
St. John's is ready to play.
Oh, yeah. They didn't come all this way to not.
Yeah, and they're
They've
playing
got a nice ball club.
Playing a ranked team. Tackle from behind, but he's still got 2.
So
Putnam again.
Third and 4.
Putnam crashed down from his left defensive end there. Made that stop. Wells back in for Noodle.
Rademacher's one fine quarterback for him. We keep moving people in and out. We're looking for the right combination on defense here.
I bet you the quarterback keeps the ball, Jim.
Nope.
As usual, I guess, Ron.
And well, you got 4 backs that carry it equally in this team. Now we got 4th down and 4.
Quarterback looks to be the best ball carrier to me.
He's your best athlete, yes. Will they throw? That's the question.
Nope, it's going to be another run. The question is the defense ready to step up and put a stop on?
Now, Mr. Wells just notifying the guys, come on up. If it's gonna be a pass, it's gonna be a short one.
Yep. 2 guys
They're
wide.
Try and spread us out.
Back here, right back to the tight end. What a nice play.
And it goes 1st down for the Red Wings.
He's the favorite target. They've thrown to 85 every time so far. The weak side, they put everybody up to the top, and then they throw back to the weak side after looked him off.
Well, he reverse pivots, and then it's a natural when he turns around. He's got him right. He just went 5 yards and did a little hook.
Well-conceived play, actually.
There's a nice tackle right there.
Who's got it? Who's got it? Oh, my partner says I didn't see it.
Well, I guarantee you there was a fumble.
It's calling
the
him down.
Bags came out.
It's calling him down.
So we lost a yard on that play. We got 2nd and 11. And we just brought Albert Mitchell back in, and Tim Keza went out. Had outside linebacker. Here we go.
Get him.
Quarterback's going to roll.
Oh, boy, that's a good ball to intercept
Had
right
his
there.
man open, but he had great pressure brought on by number
Hoover, or
4.
no, McMahon on a blitz.
Curtis McMahon on the blitz.
Curtis playing linebacker again tonight.
So we got 3rd down and 11, and yeah, Curtis is playing.
Linebacker at 140 pounds, 150 pounds.
It's not the weight, it's the heart that counts.
By the way, Curtis, the Flint Journal Player of the Week.
And Mike Full, Channel 12
Channel 12's
Player
Player of the Week. Great honors for both of them this week.
That has something to say about this team here.
Boy, St. John's gets to the ball and goes, don't they?
Yep.
Oh, it's a screen.
You can see it coming.
Bad throw. You can see that quarterback does not like to throw it.
Became a little harder than he thought. And now it's 4th down and 11. Again, we have 2 passes in this series.
All set up, though, by actually that time by the nice stop on 1st down for a loss of 1. Four and a half minutes left in the 2nd quarter. We are still scoreless. St. John's takes the first time out.
Well, St. John's came here with a running game. Their passing game comes after the running game, and
right,
they forgot who brought them to the dance.
Yeah.
And every time they get inside the 30-yard line, they forget who took them to the dance.
Well, I think on this time, though, I think the Davison defense is dictating just a little bit more than they have been.
And we're putting a little pressure on the quarterback.
Defense doesn't want to get scored on. Last week at Powers, the only damage was on 2 really long pass plays. Other than that, the defense was stellar.
They only had 5 first downs. You take away the 2 long passes, which were first downs. They only had 3 first downs the rest of the game for Powers.
So when St. John's comes back over the ball, it'll be 4th and 11. They've got the ball on the 28-yard line of Davison. Defense has been on the field a lot in the first half.
Man, their offense has too. They must be getting tired. They've moved the ball a long ways. They started at their own 19, and now
Yeah.
we're down here at the
28.
26.
He's going to roll
Quarterback
right,
rolls
throw back to the
out.
left. Oh, nice play.
And
Who was that?
Great play by number
Brett Metcalf.
34, wasn't it?
Was it Metcalf? I think it was
24?
Metcalf. It was Metcalf, the
Was it?
sophomore. From the JVs.
Great job.
Great
Nice
athlete.
to have a sophomore step up.
State championship
wrestler.
wrestler as a freshman.
Undefeated state champ. As
Just
a
like his
freshman.
brother, who was the senior, undefeated state championship last year. By the way, it's just a short time away now for wrestling season again.
Yep. And his brother will probably be starting this year at Michigan.
We got
Now here we got Animated coming out, breaking out over the ball. Let's see if him and Mr. Miller and
there's time
this
for a
right
score.
side, if those horses over there can pull this wagon and get us out of this deep field position. Okay, here we go. Quick pitch. We haven't seen that in a while.
Brett.
Here it goes.
Touchdown.
And
It's gone.
no flag.
Goodbye.
He's gone. No flag.
Goodbye.
He's gone.
Woohoo.
That's the first quick pitch we've seen all year, and
Well,
they were not ready for it. With everybody in the box,
Everybody in the box,
it
everybody
makes it
coming
easy 'cause
hard.
You break it, they're gone.
Everybody's coming hard, so we finally broke a contain. We got a nice seal. The end, I didn't see it was playing tight end on this side. We got a really nice seal block there. Noodle for the extra point.
We also brought the wing back across, who threw a nice block down.
And it doesn't hurt to be as fast as the wind either.
Yeah.
Nobody made any yards up on him coming down that sideline.
I don't like it when he looks back, though, to see how close they are. Here we go. We've got, let's see if they fake this ball this time.
Oh,
And
it
they
is.
do.
Oh, and
He's
there's
wide open.
Bobby Hatton for 2.
And we got an 8-0 ball game. I kind of knew that was going to happen. The
Oh,
kids told
you
me
had
they
some inside
practiced it all
information, huh?
week. Yeah. I kind of knew that was going to happen. We had 2 guys wide open.
Inside information.
It helps when the kids tell me, we're going to go for 2 and take it on the first one, Coach.
Oh, shoot.
Huh?
McMahon to Hatton.
McMahon to Hatton. Well, that was sweet. Well, that gets us on the board.
8-0.
That's the opening.
Scored there.
Maybe
And,
it'll take some air out of their sails. Maybe it'll bring up our defense.
yeah. Well, we got a little break here. Next week, the girls varsity basketball team, who is 10-3, a very, very quiet 10-3 because of the conference they play in. 10-3 is only good enough for a
Third
fourth place. Well, a half game out of third. And they have a big 3 games coming up. They play home twice next week against Flushing. And then the dreaded Powers team comes in Thursday night. And the following Tuesday, they travel to Clio.
They could get Clio.
Should have got Clio the first time.
First
It was
time, yep.
It was
It
right
was-
down to the wire.
And we got some great girls on that team.
And they've been playing with 8. There's been some injuries, so there's a lot of heart there. All right, here we go. 4:14 left, second quarter. Davison leads
Okay.
8-0.
Jared Noodle's going to kick off. Ball goes short. Squibbs. We pick it up at the 22-yard line. And we're going to bring the ball up to the
34 maybe?
34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the St. John Red Wings. We've had 3 nice defensive stands already.
Yeah,
All of them within the 30-yard line.
2 of them down in the red zone, 1 inside the 30 there. Well, they don't pass well, so we're going to be loading up the box here.
Here we go. Back right there.
Catch
Got
him. Jeez. Those running backs run hard.
They run hard and they run low.
Those feet are just churning.
He only picked up 2 yards. So
Yeah.
we're looking at 2nd and 8 instead of that 2nd and 5 and 6.
Looked like he was going to be stopped for a yard loss, and he just pushed everybody ahead 3
But
yards.
their line is not moving us out anymore.
No, they're not. No, we're standing them up now. It's just a matter of making the tackle wrap-ups. I think the defensive staff's made a couple of adjustments.
They've been close to breaking it too, just like we did.
3.5 minutes left, second quarter. Right up the middle. About 4.
Okay. They're going to pick up 4 yards on that carry, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. As you watch on your TV, we got Nate Hoover coming out. Mr. Wells in. We must think we're going to go for a pass possibly. Let's see if they try and hit that tight end out of the backfield again.
Interesting watching.
To the far side of the field.
No, quarterback right here on that delay.
Quarterback's got the ball.
Where's the mark?
And he gets the first down.
Oh, he got a good mark.
Well, he had it. He did have the first down.
That play's been successful every time it's been run.
He's a good ball player, Rademacher is. So they're on their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10, with 2:47 left to go in the first half.
Quarterback hides the ball very well. Got to just, like I said before, and you got to tackle everybody.
Here we go, the halfback. Nice pull down by
Real
number
nice play.
45, Mr. Well. Oh, no, 54.
Jared Noodle again.
Jared Noodle on that nice tackle. Stepped right up, playing linebacker. We've got 2nd and 9.
Clock runs.
Yeah, nice to go in at halftime, 8-0.
Yeah. St. John still has 2 timeouts here in the first half.
We got
Here
the
comes the
inside
other way.
trap.
Same play the other direction.
And
Number
Jared
8
Noodle on the tackle
Sure
again.
was.
Another great tackle. We're looking at 3rd
Noodle and
down
Mitchell.
and 8.
Noodle and Mitchell both. Jared is starting to sniff out the ball, isn't he, Jim?
Yes, nice kid.
He's taking a nice inside. I'm watching him. He's taking a nice pursuit. Straight back with a screen again. Overthrows it. He's never even looked for the ball.
He sure didn't. He's like the house by the side of the road, not knowing where the ball was.
Ernie Harwell was saying he was at the plate on that one.
Boy, he couldn't have protected anybody. Now we've got 4th down and 8.
No punt. And Dustin Wills gave the quarterback a little love tap there. Put him on his fanny, which is always a good thing to do as a defensive player. Quarterback thinks again. Okay, it's Purr and McMahon deep for Davison. Watch for the fake.
It could be a fake here with
nice punt
away.
Nice punt right out. Going to go out of bounds. Nope, stays in bounds at the 25.
And they down the ball at the 26-yard line of Davison. 1st and 10 with 1:30 left to go. Now we'll see if Coach Putnam is going to play it a little tight to the vest here from our own 26-yard line. You might think he might.
My guess is we run the ball twice and the half is over.
And go in 8-0 and be happy
Although
with an 8-0.
Although we've seen the St. John's defensive backs cannot stay with our wideouts. So, but at this point, Mike hasn't gotten the ball deep enough to him. So we'll see what he does.
Now he's got the wind at his back, though, although he did with Tony Preer, too,
That's
and the
true.
one that Tony dropped.
Split backs.
But see, they've loosened
End
up
around.
the defense.
End around. That's not going to go anywhere. Oh, he broke the. Boy, Tony ran hard there. I thought he had him dead.
Tony has just enough speed, got out of bounds, stops the clock.
We got a flag on the far side of the field again. By the line judge, it's going to be procedure on Davison. Yep. Procedure on Davison. Oh, hold.
Hold on,
Way
Davison.
behind the play.
I'd like to know who that was on when it wasn't towards the play.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was my buddy Greg making the call, though.
Okay, that makes it, we're going to look at 2nd down and 21-yard line.
Now
21 yards from our own 20-yard line.
Now we're running out the clock.
15. Now we'll run out the clock.
Takes all the
They
guess.
have their timeouts 2 left, too. They might just
Takes all the
stop that
guesswork
clock.
out.
Forces the punt.
Yeah, that would be a good play by St. John's.
They've loosened up, though. They don't have them all in the box anymore. Here's why. Hold on to the ball. Brent held on to the ball. He did.
Boy, I wish you would have given the ball to Purr there. He really came clean around that end.
That makes it 2nd down and
St. John's
about
electing to let
17.
the clock run too, Jim. I think both teams settling to go into halftime.
They've kept this bottled up with, well, we've kept ourselves bottled up with penalties, but they've played very good defense.
The field position has not been our friend in the first half, really.
Here we go. That's that quick pitch that we scored on.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
And they don't use their timeouts to stop the clock. Now they finally do. They finally called timeout. 28 seconds. Not very good clock management on their part.
No, should have come a lot earlier.
As you let 25 to 30 seconds run off before. And they've come close to blocking our punts twice.
Well, about like you'd expect, two good teams. Davison probably a little flat coming out after the emotional win last week. St. John's wanting to come in and knock off somebody who's ranked in the state. Davison needs to win, though. It would really be nice to have a home playoff game.
In the first playoff game.
Very much so.
Just because you don't have to travel. Think about the boys. That is not fun to travel on a bus to another school.
That's right.
When you can come right from the high school over here. Makes it nice for the fans, too.
The way things are rolling out, it looks like Davison could possibly get Flushing in that first round, too.
That wouldn't be all bad.
It would be a fun game. I know it's going to be a different game than the one we saw the first time if that's who they end up with, but
Flushing's got their hands full.
Yeah, it's a foe we know, though, too, so that helps a lot.
They've got to win one of the next two also.
Yes, they do. Well, tough tonight. They got Carmen tonight. All right, 3rd and 20.
And we're going to pull that trap play, and he goes through.
Oh, nice run by Brent Scott.
He might go.
He's going to go again. Oh, yeah.
Well,
now we're going to take a shot at the end zone. Wow. You just wonder how that can happen.
They play deep enough that you don't want to give up the touchdown. Well, you play loose, and that's what happened to Davison last week at Powers when they went 2:22 left in the
old
second
prevent.
quarter. The prevent
Prevent you from winning.
Prevent you from winning sometimes because you loosen up, and when you loosen up, you stop the things that have stopped the other team from scoring.
We got 19 seconds and 2 timeouts. Shotgun.
And we got single coverage up top.
And that's where he's going. Get rid of it, Mike. Get rid of it. Timeout. Timeout.
10 seconds left. Davison calls.
You got to throw that ball.
Next to last timeout. We got one left.
Got to throw that ball and just down it.
Well, we didn't have anybody on a deep pattern that time. Everybody was down about 15, 20 yards.
Yeah, surprised. We broke
off
the
was
it Prayer at the top of the screen? He broke that off. I thought we'd take a shot toward the end zone.
Well, it might be. They thought they were going to take up 15, 20 yards, maybe try a field goal.
Yeah, that's true too. Jared getting the first field goal of the season last week off the upright.
I think he was a little happy.
It's good to see.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mike had enough time that time, just didn't have an open receiver that he was able to pick up. His first read and second read, he looked at both reads. I don't know if he had time for his third one, but by that time, he was getting pressured.
Well, I hope we stay in the shotgun. That play action, that long delayed play action won't fool anybody at this point. So hopefully we stay in the shotgun and take a shot deep. Maybe a penalty. Half Canton on a defensive penalty. 10 seconds remaining.
We got a play action coming here. Play action, straight back, screen.
Got some room up there. He's got some room. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
He said the ball was down. Came out. We have 1 second left.
Oh, no, a second ran off the clock there.
1 second left on the clock.
I think Mr. Steinkraus ate a second off the clock for us there.
And we've got second down and 3, but that's irrelevant because we're looking
one shot
at
for the
our
end zone.
35-yard line.
Or a very, very, very long field goal.
That's the first screen we've seen all year.
I think you're right.
That is the first screen this year.
Way too far for a field goal. Be a 52-yarder at this point.
I put that in 2 weeks ago. I asked the kids.
Where you get all this inside information?
Well, when you got about 20 of them in your physics class, that's what's really nice. I got great kids on this team because they got a lot of them in my good classes.
This will undoubtedly, unless we have a defensive penalty, be the last play of the first half. 8-0 Davison.
Well, after what I've seen so far, we're doing very well.
Yeah, I think the second half, we are going to take a little more control. We've kind of bottled them up. Their defense has been on the field now for a long time also, like same as ours was early. So Curtis McMahon is going to see the ball here, I think.
We got twins both ways, shotgun.
Curtis got single coverage out here, though. He's looking for him.
Mike throws it deep. We got a pass interference. That's going to take it 15 yards closer. You might be able to kick a field goal from the 20.
I think this may be interference on McMahon. See what he calls. Curtis had his hands out, too, pushing back. No, St. John's.
Good play. He was.
Well, here we go.
So what you do?
You could try a field goal here. You can go for 6.
Well, that ball's going to go down to the 20.
Be a 37-yarder.
Be a 37-yarder.
What do you think?
It's going to be from the 20. You'd be looking at a 37-yard
37-yarder
field goal.
Field goal. He's going to go field goal.
Try a field goal. What I tell you may happen. You can get close.
Hey, you got to take a shot and hope for an interference, just like we got. Boy, I saw Curtis had his hands out though. I was surprised. I didn't know if it was going to go our way or theirs. Wind is at Jared's back. That'll help.
This would sure be a plus if he kicks this through. And it's going to be just short. He had the rights.
All right.
Right through the uprights. He was just short by about 2 to 3 yards.
Yeah.
Well, 8-0 at halftime. Great first half. We'll be back to see you in about 15 minutes.
All right. Davison was a little late coming back onto the field, and the officials flagged them for that.
5-yard delay of penalty game.
So we
don't see it very often.
No.
Occasionally.
We start on defense, though. St. John's had won the toss to start the game and deferred. They'll want to come right out and establish that run again. They get a little fancy at times, try to pass the ball. That didn't work so well.
I wonder if Jared will kick it deep this time. He did against Powers, and Powers brought their people up last week. It was great.
Dave chewing on shoes to getting out here late.
Yeah, it cost him 5-yard penalty.
Noodle kicks. That's going to be a good kick.
That's a great kick.
It's going to be a good kick.
Great
we get
kick.
some coverage. Oh!
Number 2 on the tackle. And number 2
Mike Johns.
Mike Johns came down there and just leveled him.
Jumped up on his shoulders and ran him into the ground.
That's a great, got him inside the 20-yard line after you kick it from your 35. That's wonderful coverage.
Sure was. Good kick. Kind of bounced back.
Yeah, we got a nice bounce.
Yeah, the receiver was not expecting that to happen. All right, defense, get it going to get it started in the second half.
Okay, we're in our standard 4-4. Quarterback.
Gives up the middle. First guy at the ball for about, whistle. We got a whistle there. Didn't gain anything, though. Second down.
Second down and 10. Well, maybe they made a few changes in halftime.
I'm not sure what changes St. John's can make, though, unless they go to some different style of offense.
No, they won't change at this point. That's what's worked for them all season. They'll use the wing tee all night.
Change blocking assignments maybe slightly.
When you're that close, you don't change blocking assignments.
Just fire straight out, isn't it?
It's all deception.
Quarterback again.
And he picks up about 5 yards on that carry.
I'm telling you, he's the best runner.
3rd and 5. Dustin Wells on that, rode him down.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, big play early.
Get a 3 and out
right
early on, huh?
That way we have field position. We have an offsides by Davison.
Golly, we do that
Right
so
down
frequently.
end. Jumped off sides.
Nothing to for there. It's going to still be just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Or 3rd and a half a yard, maybe.
How about 3rd and a half an inch? Where he's got it marked there is a first down, and he just gave him the first down.
I think we needed the yard marker on that, or the measuring tape to see if he measured off exactly 5 yards.
No, that was a first down.
It's got a big foot.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't want to shoot ourselves in that foot.
Boy, oh boy.
And here we go.
Quarterback still got it. Oh, he got wrapped. Jared Noodle just put his helmet right in his chest.
And he got a little help from number 85, too. Grabbed
Putnam.
the back of his shirt and give him a yank.
Dan Putnam and Wells down at the bottom.
Yep. Case. We got 2nd and 8.
A little confusion.
Yeah, they sent their split out on the wrong side of the field. I think they want to throw to this tight end over on this side, maybe.
No throw.
Quarterback.
Albert Mitchell and who's that? Meggert?
Putnam.
36.
85. Okay. 36 is Meggert.
Meggert and Mitchell.
No. Yep. Eric Meggert.
Meggert and Mitchell.
M&M's.
Now let's see if the defensive line will stand put here. We'll probably see a little pass. Wouldn't be surprised to see that throwback to the tight end again. Or the quarterback counter, which has worked several times tonight.
Nope. Quarterback's going to throw.
Throw across the middle. Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch, nice throw. First down for the Red Wings.
Coverage by Brent Scott.
Picked up about 10 on that one. He was covered front, but it had to be a perfect pass, and it was.
Brent Scott on the tackle.
Okay, first man through. He picks up 2 yards.
Well, that old 2 yards in a pile of dust. Sure isn't very exciting to watch, is it? It's effective,
No,
but it
it's
sure isn't very exciting.
You're right, it doesn't make for an exciting ball game. The clock goes in a hurry when you're running this offense. Give him 2nd and 9.
I expect to see the quarterback with the ball here. Yeah, coming right down the line with it.
Coming up.
Oh.
He got missed.
Curtis McMahon almost had him back there.
But missed the tackle. And so we end up with 3rd and 3 after a nice run of 6 yards.
Ball right at the midfield stripe.
They're almost in 4-down territory.
Time for that defensive line to have a little surge.
And
St. John's going to run that play clock right down to nothing. Might get a delay here.
No, they're not even checking their watches.
This guy back here.
Yeah, he does have
it's
it
the field judge who's looking. Got to be darn close. Oh, geez.
Nice play. Untouched for the first 10 yards. They didn't know he had the ball.
Oh. Got to get back to tackling everybody who runs out of the backfield.
Down tackle got beat that time. So they bring out Steve Smith, bringing a new number 45. Here we we go. Off tackle. Nice.
Jared Noodle
nice
again.
help. Noodle. Helped out by number 34, Tony Freer.
Got about 2.5 there.
So we're looking at 2nd and 7.
We need a stop or a stop for no yards or a loss here and get those guys back on their heels.
You need to have them throw the ball.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you'll see them throw here. They're going to keep running it. Yeah. Boy, that guy right up the middle, he just
right
runs so hard. Got 6.
Running off tackle on us.
We need to find an answer there. The defensive tackles are going to have to step up.
Okay, we're looking at 3rd and 3. From
right on the 30.
30-yard line. From the 30-yard line, 3. With 6:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Boy, and they used every bit of that clock. Well, he goes straight through. The first man goes straight through, and nobody's hitting him.
Wait, we are not getting any kind of a.
Nobody's taking that man. He's coming through free. Everybody's going after the quarterback, the 2nd and 3rd back, and the first man's getting the ball.
Davison calls timeout. The defense is skating backwards at the moment. And everything is coming right out. But we don't have an answer.
That we're not taking the first man.
We're not. Yeah, our heads are evidently must be down. Let's hope that timeout does some good.
Okay, we're coming out here 1st and 10 from the 25. Davison 25. Davison leading 8-0. 5:49 left to go in the 3rd quarter. First man with the ball again.
Boy, that should have went for 6 there.
Just a straight dive.
We're getting blown away in the middle.
Well, you got our linebackers way back.
We're just getting blown away at the point of attack.
We're now looking at the 14-yard line after that 11-yard gain on 1st down.
Well, I really thought we had that offense solved in the 2nd quarter, but it sure doesn't look like it now.
Well, we got the 2nd and 3rd man solved. It's the first man that's killing us.
Quarterback. We got it. We got it. We got the ball. I think.
We have time while the officials look. I'm not going to say, but we have it now. Davison takes the ball over. Now there's a 60-yard drive that ends up in another turnover.
Wow. That's their first turnover, correct, Jim?
Yes, second. They've had 2 fumbles. Both of them down close.
They had another fumble?
2nd quarter. Davison took it over in the 2nd quarter when they were down in just about the same field position.
All right. Time for the offense to take advantage. Got a long field to work with now.
All season long, we've lived on turnovers.
Our plus-minus ratio must be
unbelievable.
Must be wonderful.
Well, look at we got twins out here, and I finally get a man out on them. Otherwise, we were.
It's like it's Freeman and Scott.
Here they come. Here they come. If he breaks it.
Boy, he's getting close.
He's close.
Wow, we got a terrible spot there. Boy.
So we got picked up 2 on that. We got 2nd and 8.
My eyes must be deceiving me. I thought that ball was at least a yard further. Must have skidded along the ground. 4:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Davison leads 8-0.
Well, come on, horses. Let's start pulling the wagon. Here we go.
Got man coverage out here again, boy.
Right. And we run the ball again on that little counter.
He has got man coverage down here. He's had it all night. We're not looking at it. I think he could just he could pitch and catch out here with these wide receivers.
I hate to say it, but his wide receivers have dropped 2 possible
they have.
touchdown receptions this week.
He's underthrown those balls, though, too.
Yeah, but they were still wide open.
They were catchable balls.
They were catchable. Because they were that far open.
We had our best success last week against Powers when we mixed it up.
Then we got third down and 6 here. We're going to quick pitch it.
Not this. Well, he's going to break the corner. Nice block by Curtis McMahon. Did you see that block?
Wonderful block. But he also set the block up.
Sure did.
When he
looped
inside,
him. He looped him.
And then he came back out. Nice run there by Brent. He set up that block. It helps when he looks at that and he
read
sets
the
it up
blocker,
and then cuts off his butt.
And Curtis completed the block. What a nice play.
Well, we're starting to get that field position back again.
Second down on the yard marker across the way, but we know it's first down.
That play has been good to us tonight because we're getting outside. They've got 9 men in that box.
Sure do. They are dedicated to stopping the run. Freeman, hang on to the ball.
Keep 2 hands on the ball. Keep 2 hands on the ball.
Got about 9 there.
He's just short of the first down. He picks up 9 on the first down run. We're starting to move those guys out up front again.
Second and a foot.
Yeah, we'll see if they throw the ball.
But it would really deflate
Play
St.
action.
John's if we took it down and stuck it in here.
The thing about it is they've been watching our play action, and Mr. Fuller's had no time in that play action because that defensive end is coming hard. He's not.
We need to have a
fake
different play action. That one takes too much time. Pitching it wide the other way now. Scott breaks the corner again. Oh, there's a penalty that time on McMahon.
We have a hold.
There's my buddy Greg throwing that flag. Now we're going to go back 10. It's going to be second and a long 11 now, or 12.
I think that's on Mr. Preer, not McMahon. That was on Preer. Number 34.
Is he up there, or was it Curtis?
That was Preer on the block. We got a hold. From this spot of the foul is going to take it back, and we're going to be,
now we're going to be
second and about 12.
From second and a foot to second and 12. Ooh, that was a time penalty. It probably wasn't needed when it's second and a foot.
There isn't a well-timed penalty.
When it's second and a foot, you got to use your brains.
Well, they just marked off 14 yards or 13 yards on that penalty. Because from where the flag was dropped, that was a 12-yard penalty.
Does he know how to count? He knows how to count, except the umpire's the one who walks the ball off.
I know. Okay, play action. Let's see. Here comes the defensive.
Yeah, he's going to come right in.
Outside linebacker's coming hard. Ran himself right out of the play.
Get up the
Ran
field.
himself right out of the play.
Get up the field. Oh, there's the flag. There it is. There's the 15.
Well, he was
Now we
definitely
got
out
a
of
first
bounds
down.
when he hammered
He sure
him.
was. He had him. No need for that.
Well, yes, there is.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take those. Those are nice ones. So instead of having second and 14, we either got a first and 10 or something close.
Because it's a dead ball. It's into the run.
It's
automatic first down.
It might be a dead ball. And it's up to the official whether it was dead or if the play was dead or not, because you don't want it dead. If you want it at that point, if it's not first down, then it's still second down. But it's going to be a first down anyway. First down, Davison.
It was automatic. He was cranking it without even looking.
It's not automatic.
I don't think he was even looking over at the yard markers, though.
Well, it wasn't automatic.
Anyway,
there's
more than one way to get a first down, isn't there, Jim?
There sure is. And those penalties come back to bite you.
One bad one after another there, one on each side.
We got trips to the left.
Scott deep. Scott gets the ball.
We're going to trap it out here. Scott running hard.
Another hold.
Another hold.
Boy, the flags are coming from everywhere now. Oh, and
now
there's another
one. And I think that's on us, both of them.
They're both on Davison.
One's a dead ball, one's a live ball, so you take the first penalty, walk it off, and then you take the second penalty. because one's live and one's dead.
I don't know why Mike's there. They're both penalties against us. He doesn't have any say in the matter.
So that's I think that's a 25-yard penalty.
It will be.
One's live, one's dead,
dead ball,
and
yep.
so they do not get the down if they take. There's the live ball, and now we've got a 15-yard dead ball penalty.
Well, the officials are taking over the game, which is what we love to see.
Well, they're taking over for a reason sometimes. Because sometimes we make mistakes, and so do they. So we're looking at, should be first down. And we're looking at
35, 25, 30 yards.
10, 30-yard
10,
line?
20, 30, about 30 yards,
about
isn't
30 yards. First and 29.
We're going to pick this up, Jim. Maybe not on this play, but we're going to pick it up.
Well, we got trips over here to the right, and here comes your linebacker coming hard. They kind of expect this play. Hard running by Mr. Scott.
Coach has got to let him throw the ball.
Well, when he's got the trips top of the
St. John's
top of the
cannot
field,
stay with our wide receivers. He's got to let him throw the ball.
but when they've been open, it's only been when we had play action, and they sucked up. Okay. We got a slot right. Tight
Man
left.
coverage out here on
High.
Curtis McMahon again. Man coverage.
Here
Oh,
goes
he's going to
quick
go to him.
pitch.
He's going
Here
to him.
comes nope.
Oh.
And he runs into a nice tackle. Red Wings came up and played that, stuffed it right at the point of attack.
I think we're trying to outthink ourselves here.
Well, we got third and 27.
And now they know we're going to throw the ball. Looks like we're conceding a punt.
I still like to have a quick kick this baby from the shotgun. Oh, I got 9 men in the box right now.
Third and forever. He's got him open. He's got him open. It's too deep. Oh,
Got a
another
penalty,
interference.
And that's an automatic first down. Automatic first down. So that 27-yard penalty isn't 27-yard line, but it is a first down.
Got
And
two
he served.
flags. You got two flags.
They're both on the same thing. Offensive pass interference.
A concurring flag. Is that what the second one was?
That's exactly what it is. When you see him, you both flag it, so you make sure that everybody realizes that it's together. He's got a cramp. Curtis McMahon's got a cramp. At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Looks like a calf. Maybe he's crapped up. He'll be back.
And we're almost 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and Davison gets a first down on the penalty.
Automatic first down on the pass
That's a real
interference.
advantage to us.
Wow.
Nice pass. Just he was a little short with it
Told
again.
you we're going to pick it up, Jim.
Well, we say those penalties come back to bite you.
Now
You
it's
got Bobby Hatton.
Yeah, Hatton and Pereira.
Split out.
Wides.
Play action.
Oh, he's falling down.
Nice.
That's going to get picked. Nope, he came back for it. He's
gonna
going to go.
He's going to go.
He's going to
Oh,
go.
no way.
Tony.
Tony. They'll never catch him.
Oh, yeah.
There's a touchdown. Underthrown again.
Well, I tell you,
He
when
threw it off his back foot because he was getting pressured.
on a fly pattern, when a ball is underthrown, it's advantage receiver because
Yeah, he knows the ball.
He knows the ball's short.
Where it's at. Defensive man didn't know where the ball was at.
Mike almost fell right on his bottom when he let go of
But
that
his
ball.
feet went out.
Yeah.
His plant foot went out. He was trying to throw off his back foot.
Yeah, you can see the turf popped right up out there.
So now we're going to go for, we'll go for one.
I see umbrellas popping up. It must be, rain's coming down. going to go for one, get the 15-point advantage.
2 long plays been the difference in this ball game.
It's good.
And we're looking at 15-0 with 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Well, we need the rain, Mike.
Rain begins to fall.
Yeah, we need the rain. We could use another
You
half
keep
an
saying
inch.
that every
I
time
know.
we're out Friday night and it's raining.
Well, we've had 3 Friday nights where we've had some, and that's the only time it's rained.
This is
That's
true.
the only time it's rained in the last 2 months, or at least month.
Well, that's a big turnaround there. St. John's was
That
getting ready
penalty.
to push it into the end zone, fumbled the ball away. Then we had penalties back and forth, about 8 different penalties it seems like.
And then the penalty to give us the first down, and then their defensive breakdown.
Wow.
It's a game. I'll take the luck anytime.
Yeah. And you know, quite frankly, Davison has had it on their side pretty much all season. Really have we've played well and
played well, and
there's been a few breaks here.
But we've had a lot of breaks go our way too. We've made a few of those breaks.
We've created
too.
a lot of those. That's right.
Yeah.
Created a lot of those.
Those difference in turnovers came about because of the pressure that we put on.
All right, Jared Noodle, get us going here again.
And he kicks deep. Boy, it looked like sides. Second man in over there was way off.
There's my partner. He just wanted to get in the frame of the camera to make the call. Legal procedure.
Well, it was pretty easy to see.
I'll tell him tomorrow that he didn't miss one because it was the easiest one to see.
How you doing, Barry?
So we pick up and kick off again from the 35.
Well, number 7 was the guy that was offsides.
Well, the Cardinals destroying the symbol on the sideline.
And that's the new JV they brought up. That's why he was offsides.
Brent Metcalf.
Get the outside. Somebody's got outside contain. Okay.
Noodle. Oh, we got a
And
flag.
We have a beanbag where he stepped out.
What was it, a flag or a beanbag? Beanbag?
Noodle helped tackle the guy, but he did not have outside contain.
No.
No.
Tucked in there.
He sucked in. As soon as he did, when the guy broke outside, I'm going, that's a mistake. Well, they're going to take the ball over on the 35-yard line.
It's probably the last play of the third quarter.
Third quarter.
Falling ever so lightly. A little rain when it's 40 degrees outside.
Lately, it's nice to have a little rain anytime. Here's your back. Still got the ball.
We have
Picks
not
up 9.
out yet.
Number 2 on the run.
It for the third quarter. Got clock ticking away.
And it scored. Davison 15, St. John Red Wings 0.
Back in a moment for the fourth quarter. Smith back out.
And Smith back out.
That time we got to blow up. No game. It's Maggart.
Maggart on the tackle. Still 3rd and 2. Or a long
And you know St. John's is definitely four down territory here. They've got to go. We're into the fourth quarter.
10-19 left to go in the game. Down 2 TDs and an offense that takes a while to score.
And the Davison 44. First down, St. John's.
Back through. Tackle is by number 19,
Albert
Mr. Mitchell.
And there's another 15 yards on Wells.
Why?
He's had a tough night.
It's called frustration. Now first down and 10 from the 21-yard line.
This is
with
where
left to go.
where St. John's had some trouble. So see if the defense will step up one more time.
See if we can step up. First back, number 2. Tackled from behind by number 19. That's
Albert Mitchell.
Little Albert Mitchell. Albert's playing awful big tonight.
Picked up 4 again.
All 125 pounds of Albert, playing pretty tough. 2nd and 6. We got a motion, but they didn't call it. And there's the back.
Lost a yard there, I think, Jim.
Yep.
Yeah, lost a yard.
Tackle was by number 51.
Jared Noodle again, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Man capture, 51, not 54.
Capture in. Down tackle made that tackle. 3rd and 7. 4 down territory. So let's see if he panics and goes to the air.
Quarterback is going
to pass the ball. And he's going to.
Oh, nice pick.
Intercepted by
Tony Prayer.
Prayer.
Self-destructed again.
Why do you throw the ball when you've been running the ball down our throats?
A coach out-coaching himself. Well, 8.5 minutes. Mark that one down. That's your defensive play of the game so far.
Well, we've had 2 of them. We've had 2 fumbles and 2 intercepts.
Yeah,
our turnovers are 4 to 1 right now. Right now is the turnovers.
St. John's gotten that 20-yard line and self-destructed every time they.
Now Davison cannot make a turnover down here.
No. Hands on the ball. Pick up a couple of first downs.
And they're putting 8 men in the box.
23 is Chuchvar, isn't it? With Chuch is back there with Freeman.
They're bringing everybody up, and they're coming with them.
Oh, we're throwing the ball. McMahon! Oh, nice try.
Hit him in the hands. Just off his
He's got
fingertips.
cramps going again in his calf. You can see him over there stretching. He's coming out. Get that cramp going. No, he's going back.
Bobby Curtis.
There's speed for speed.
Well, he's twice as tall, though.
Oh, okay.
He can stretch out. 2nd down and 10 from 8:27 left to go in the 4th quarter. And split out far to the right.
You'd think we'd be running the ball here.
We will.
There it goes.
Here he goes.
Freeman for
Hit
nothing.
right at the line of scrimmage. Fumble down here.
23 is Tucker.
Is that Matt Tucker?
Yeah, 23 is Tucker. I'm sorry.
Yep. And that was Matt in the backfield. Tony Preer coming back in. Everybody in the box. They're figuring pass. Throw it behind him.
Lucky that ball wasn't entered.
He's got the first down though. If he throws it, threw it behind him. But he had Bobby open for the. Well, now here's a big punt. Here's a big punt.
You got options here. You could step out the back of the end zone. That's true. That's true too. He can still get his full drop, it looks like. Just need a good snap. Got it off. End over end.
Got it off. End over end.
Give us a bounce. Oh, yeah.
Good bounce.
Extra.
Take over. Down by Mr. Amon.
Okay, so they get the ball on the 37.
37-yard line of Davison. with 7:28 to go, down 2 touchdowns, 15-0.
Well, do you think
Defense dodged?
I'm sure you would think would be running the ball here. They've had middle.
That's their game, though.
You got to throw it.
Then they think they got to throw.
Hey, that's Curtis
nice
McMahon.
job. Number on the tackle. Help from McSuga.
I think there'd be a bounce back, maybe bouncing one of those to the outside. Really hard. Got to believe the quarterback's going to start running the ball, Jim.
Second and 10.
He is still
only. There's only 7 minutes left, but if side, you got time. Quarterback.
fumble.
Oh, fumble.
Davison's got.
Davison has the ball.
Do they? Yeah, we do have the ball.
Davison has
Yes.
the ball. Recover. Brett Metcalf.
Sophomore Brett Metcalf on. Wow, that play was just.
The quarterback stood in there a little too long, and when he went to bring,
He was getting pressure from all sides there.
they tried from that position, and he didn't get enough. Well, that's number. No. It's the 6th turnover. Rid of it.
Not exactly sure
Why?
we'd run out. We only got 6.5 minutes left.
Well,
We don't need to run
everybody in the
clock out.
box, so
So what? Run it 3. Take another minute and a half, 2 minutes off the clock. Make them go 80 yards.
now here come the.
All right, let's get a little push here. See if we can get Brent Scott. Everybody move but the center. 15.
I won't say that Adam didn't bring the ball up on time.
Did right, Joe? But it's still looking good for right now. There's only 6.5 minutes. 15-0 fourth quarter.
Came here in 2 weeks for the playoffs. Say that, but
I'm knocking on wood. Come on, guys. Let's pick up first down. Oh, he's got some room. He's got some room.
Out here, one-on-one. Boy, has he got him. The ball. He's got awful quick feet. First down. Keeps moving.
Well, that
First
defender
and 10.
gave him right around him.
First and 10 from the 39. He didn't take his angle of pursuit on Tony. If you
Sure
don't,
didn't.
you're not going to get him.
No, he thought he could just come past him.
We got a slot.
Freeman and Scott. Scott with the ball.
Cut it up. Scotter.
Keep it in bounds.
Oh, no game. It is.
Clock.
Was able to break that when they quick pitched it because he got up that pursuit. But St. John's done a real good job of stringing that play out.
Man coverage up there at the top of the screen and down here. There it is. Good
Gives him
bubble
10
again to
yards.
Preer. Back on the inside. It's going to get first down.
Down and more. And they can't stop. They can't stop his running ability once he catches the.
cannot play with our wideouts.
He's standing back 10 yards at him. Well, ball to him and let him run it.
His problem is if he gives him a hitch and he's gone.
Catch him.
No. Picking up a little intensity.
We got 5:27, 1st and 10. From about the 24-yard. They got
coming on the
everybody
blitz.
coming on.
Oh, he's got a pass play called. Oh, he had time.
He did have Curtis McMahon. Have time to see him at that point.
Tad Allard also up from the university, number 81. At him, but didn't unload. 4:45 left. Final period.
7-yard line or 28-yard line. Davison comes out. Lost a half a yard in that last quarterback sack. Here's the quick pitch. Scott's not going to make this corner.
We'll see him up inside there, but he wasn't able to put the brakes on quick enough to get the cut up in there.
They've adjusted well to that quick pitch.
Brent's hurt, coming off, holding his back just a little bit there. Got a little helmet, probably to the kidney.
And we're just inside the 12. Lost another yard on that one.
Now inside of 4 minutes, though. Still got man coverage up there on Tony Freer. Pump. Oh, he's got him again. Didn't hit. Not able to run it though. He had to dive.
We're going to go for this one.
First of the second half.
Well, they're starting to run out. 2 touchdowns. You've got to score.
Here.
Davison's played well. St. John's a nice ball club. They win next week, they'll be in the playoffs.
Davison has one game remaining next week at Swartz Creek.
And the Dragons, I believe, going into tonight were 1-6.
Yeah, they beat Clio.
They beat Clio.
Clio, their lone win.
But they beat someone else early in the season. That'd
Big
be a nice
Nine.
season.
Big Nine has the opportunity to have as many as 4 teams.
4 teams. That's right, in the playoffs this year. Things that have to fall just right for Carmen Ainsworth, Grand Blanc, and Flushing.
Right.
They've got to win both games.
Yeah, Flushing's playing Carmen Ainsworth tonight.
And Carmen Ainsworth can get Flushing.
Grand Blanc still has.
They have 2. They have to get 2 wins.
Yeah. Who do they have? They have somebody. One of the better teams still remaining too on their schedule.
They have Powers yet.
Powers left.
Last
that's right.
game of the season.
There's that long
Mike.
delay. Still too late. That's too late.
But he hit him in the hands.
Yeah. That is that long action pass. Nothing hurt there, though. We got 3:33 remaining. 15-0, 4th quarter. St. John's only has 2 timeouts. And they've got to throw the ball, which I don't think is a repertoire.
Hasn't been tonight.
No.
In fact, they've had 2 intercepts. And
tell you, quite frankly, the type of passes that I wouldn't be surprised to see a linebacker get a hand up there and maybe get an interception. Jared Noodle.
I sure snuffed that all over the place.
He's had a couple of great weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Went on to defense last week in the second half.
And junior that's coming around.
Single back. We got a pass coming here. Quick throw. Oh, got out of bounds.
but he's short of the first down. We still got third down and looks like about 2. But it's not the first down. They need to score. There's 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in this ball game, and they're down 15.
Time. You know that Cardinal defense wants the goose egg.
And they want more than anything. They'd like the goose egg, but if they get the win, that's the main thing. And he has the first down.
Yep.
And they're going without a huddle. It's called 2 plays.
Hurry up.
This will be a pass.
Single back again, yep.
They called 2 plays in the huddle, 1 to get the first down and 1 to throw the ball.
Oh, another give up the middle.
Give up the
Number
middle.
2.
Runs hard.
Noodle and Metcalf on the stop.
Sophomore and a junior. We've got great seniors on this squad, 27 of them tonight. But we got some good juniors coming up.
Some pressure. Gonna get him? Nope. Steps away, throws it out of bounds.
Throws it out of bounds.
And gets hammered.
And we got second down and still 5. But there's 2:37 left to go as the rain starts to pick up.
St. John's, 2 cracks to get this last 5 yards. Their series and hopes alive here tonight. But rain is really picking up now, Jim. I know, we need it.
Yeah. It's a little late, though. We've already had our frost.
Yeah.
But we can use it for our reservoirs.
Quarterback still got it. Right up the middle.
Ball.
Nice tackle. Open field there.
He does know how to take them down.
Boy,
First down.
Moving those sticks already. Boy, I would have thought that would have been measured. Those sticks were moving immediately. I'm not sure he had the first down. Doesn't matter, does it? You can see their patterns have nothing. One guy downfield, really.
Well, from that backfield and from their position, it's hard to get any man out into a pattern.
Yeah. We don't have our normal defensive backfield with McMahon playing linebacker. So that's why you have the sophomore Metcalf playing free safety. Brent Scott to the top of your screen and Tony Pierce down here on the bottom of your screen. It's going up to the top of the screen. It's going to be picked by Scott. Yep, picked it. He picked it.
That's our 3rd intercept to go along with 4 fumbles, 7 turnovers.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, Jim. That's the ball game.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 13 seconds left.
We have a penalty back here at the line of scrimmage.
It's got to be a hold, isn't it? Line of scrimmage.
Well, the boys are coming back out.
Talking to St. John's. Oh, they're telling him to leave the ball there. Seeing a lot of flags tonight. What is the call? We're talking to us. I'm sure we're going to take the ball. Now run it all the way back there, Mr. Official. Jeez.
Personal foul on them. Declined. It wasn't a dead ball. So the ball goes over to Davison at their own 23-yard line with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go, leading 15-0.
Fans starting to file out as the rain picks up and the clock winds down.
And win number 7 looks like it's ready to go in the book.
Win number 7 is right.
It's been a good season.
It's been a really close contest tonight, so we really haven't gotten a lot of subs into the game, Jim.
Although a lot of boys have played both ways. They played a lot on defense trying to get the right combination.
Yeah. Right up the middle to Tucker.
Matt Tucker.
Stay in bounds, Matt.
Breaks outside.
Right at the first
Close
down sticks.
To a first down. Nice 10-yard run by Matt, senior.
St. John's Yeah, do elect to take a timeout, it looks like. I see the coach coming on the field looking for one, but he didn't call it. Out because they got a first down.
They did get a first down. Clock is running again with 2:06 left to go in the game. Davison up 15-zip. We got a flank left, split right, high, and here they come. And we're going to...
Tucker again.
And Tucker picks up...
Chuchvara is
Chuchvara.
tailback now, number 20.
Is he?
Yeah, Chuch, number 20.
Another nice kid. Hurt because of an injury early this season.
That's the second timeout taken by St. John's. They have one left. Coach doing his job. He's not leaving any of those timeouts on the board.
Minute 38 left to go. Been a good season. I don't know if you can say that enough times because we got a good group of kids here who have done well.
I said about game 2 or this was going to be a special year. And I think we've got the right kind of chemistry to make some waves in the playoffs. Really help if we have that first game here, too.
1:44 on the clock, guys. 1:44. Well done. You nailed that situation. Perfect, Michael. Nice job.
Now we come out second down and 8. Make that second and 9. It's a long 8 or a short 9. It's like hitting an 80-yard hit to the golf green. It's a short, it's a short 9 iron or a long 8. Right
There's
there.
your first down.
Nice run.
That was Chooch. Is that Chooch?
That was Chooch.
Chooch, way to go.
Nice
Boy, it's nice
run.
to see him get in the game and,
Yep.
and get some yards.
With that broken ankle this year, I didn't expect to see him back, but boy, it's nice to see him back. Yeah, showed a little of his old quickness there.
Disheartening for a senior to lose
Yes.
his whole season for an injury. But get him rounded into shape. He has the speed. Could be very valuable as we work down the last couple of games.
Well, you got 8-man line.
Yep, that should cut up in there,
It
Chooch.
cuts up. Nice
Stay in
run.
bounds. Oh, stepped out. Force him to use that last time out.
Okay. We've got second down and 5.
Yeah, got 5 there.
You got 5 on that carry.
Closer to 6.
1:11 still to go. It's all but over. And not just like that, the rain's almost stopped. Let's give our quarterback some credit. He goes another game without a fumble.
Yep. There's another
Another
half yard or a yard short.
yard short.
That's the
Chooch
last
picks
time
up
out.
4 more.
Last time out for St. John's.
Third down and 1. Let's give some credit to those men up front. They're making some holes. Miller and Amon and Keller.
A couple of big plays in the game
and
too.
Soper.
Big
Ellis.
runs. Brent Scott on that real long run. Second quarter.
2 plays.
2 plays,
Two
really the
plays
whole
been the
difference
difference in the ball game.
in the turnovers for St. John's.
And the turnovers that stopped drive after drive after drive.
Recap, we got 1 game left remaining regular season. Next week at Swartz Creek.
But that's just like it always is. If you don't make mistakes, you win ball games.
Helps having some talent and some senior leadership too.
Yep.
Oh, Tucker got bounced pretty good there. Gonna be
4th
short.
down. And we got 57 seconds left and counting. No
Will we-
timeouts left.
will
we
we
got one
punt
more
or-
play maybe. We won't punt.
Wouldn't think so.
will run the play. Let's not get a delay of game.
Looks like we're going to get one.
Nope. Not even watching the watch.
Hustle this play off. 30 seconds left.
Let's get Chooch another run here.
Yep, there's your delay.
Give it the delay of game.
That's all right.
And he
Nothing
was
wrong
going
with
to
that.
get the ball, too.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Still not going to kick it, I wouldn't think.
No.
You're just going to run a play.
If you run the play, you're going to get it off at least 8, 9, 10 seconds.
Yep.
And that leaves you 15 seconds left with
clock
two
will stop
touchdowns.
on the possession change. Doesn't matter anyway. Can't score 2 touchdowns this quickly.
Now, wait a minute. Two
Well, we
weeks
did that.
ago, in
We
10
did it within
seconds,
10
we
seconds,
scored
didn't we?
2 in 10 seconds. 2 weeks ago.
Reminder,
But those are rare.
this next week and a half is big for the girls basketball program. 2 games home this week. Flushing and Powers.
Nice.
Makes a cut and gains couple. 20 seconds
Ball
left.
goes
St.
over
John's
on
will take over.
downs. We got 20 seconds left to go in this ball game. Davison up 15 zip.
Time for a couple of long pass plays for St. John's. Gonna be a long bus ride back over to St. John's.
It's not one I like.
They've played hard, but they've made some critical mistakes.
A good ball club who played hard but made mistakes. Maker South, they got some. He never saw the ball.
No, he sure didn't.
Ends running downfield and doesn't know where the ball is. The ball's already gone.
Brent was kind of caught in no man's land there. He was backpedaling instead of turned.
Okay, we got second down and 10. 15 seconds left to go. And he's going to get tackled by Albert Mitchell.
That's the ball game.
And that's all she
final
wrote.
10 seconds will run off.
They won't get back in time to get it snapped.
That's it.
That's it.
The defense pitches a shutout thanks to some turnovers by St. John's and some hard work.
That's the ball game. We'll see you here, very likely, 2 weeks from tonight. Next week, we hope to see you in Swartz Creek when Davison takes on the Swartz Creek Dragons. 7 o'clock at Creek, and it's been a wonderful season for us here. We've been very glad to be part of your announcers. Hope to see you in 2 weeks. Hope we're home.
That's right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Number 30, Brianna Dorsey. On Angie Lacey. Is going to be at the line for an additional free throw. Carmen's now got a 7-point lead. And make that 8.
Good.
Carmen's dropping back from the press a little bit, and Webster brings the ball up. Pass ball inside, Lackey over to Lacey. Lacey's looking inside. Seymour to against his defense. underneath. Webster Lackey on the baseline. Lacey.
Number
Shot
53.
blocked. Let's have to regroup. Inbounds play.